Hi there. So this week I spoke with the music bibliographer at the U Chicago Library where I work. We often work together on projects, so I thought he would be a great person to speak with about collection budgets and money that's allocated for music materials. Our conversation was enlightening, as most of our conversations are, but as I learned, there's a lot that goes into a collection budget. There's a lot of different components and thinking about how you're going to use that money. It can be a bit challenging. So 3 things that he sort of reinforced throughout our conversation or that were important. The first of which was to always overspend the money that you're allocated, both in terms of the money that you're given for staff. The music library employs a lot of student workers, and then also the money that you're allocated for collection materials. He said to always be in the negative. You never want sort of like a positive number at the end of the fiscal year, even though it looks better. But being in the red is better because then you're sort of, you don't have to worry that you're going to necessarily get less than the money that you received that year. Another thing that he said was to take advantage of departmental funds, academic departmental funds. So the music department at UChicago sets aside a certain amount of money each fiscal year for the music library to spend on collection development, as far as sound recordings, DVDs, musical scores, and monographic material. So he said to really take advantage of that. It may not be a lot, but a little bit goes a long way, especially, when you're considering the whole budget. The third thing that we talked about was in regards to vendors and really taking advantage of the approval plans that vendors put together for library purchasing and acquisitions. So the approval plans have really saved him time in determining, what type of material or what scores from a specific composer he wants to get, or new recordings from a record label. The vendor has put together a list of, 50 composers or 100 composers, and then the same for recording labels, so he can just go through and see which titles are new and then accept those. So those are the 3 things that are the most important for the music library at the U Chicago Library. I'm interested to see how everyone else's conversations went. I hope they went well, so good luck.